So now how to restore that AdventureWorks database into our SQL server is, so there will be a .bak file, guys, which I have downloaded, which is there in my in this. I do have a folder called AdventureWorks. Sorry, there is a file name called AdventureWorks 2017. Copy path. Just a second, somewhere here it will be. Here it is. I'll just cut it and put it in my D drive. Here I'll keep. Okay. So if you see that extension of this file will be .bak file. It's a backup file actually. Okay, it's a backup file for in your mobile also. For your WhatsApp or Instagram, everything, if you go to your internal storage, right, so there will be a backup folder will be there. Okay, so all your if you are taken, there will be a .bak files will be there actually. Using that we can restore our WhatsApp and all. So usually when you buy a new mobile, right, so you will be taking I mean you will be restoring your WhatsApp, right, but that is from the cloud actually, right? So cloud means it is one of the storage system where all your backup files will be there. So once you click on restore, it will get restore entire things into your new mobile, correct? In the similar way, I'll also restore this database into our SQL server, guys. Okay, so this is backup and restore. This is one of the concept which Ramesh will explain, but as of now we just need to restore this database, right? So that I'll explain to you how to do that. Yeah, and I'm going to give you graphical representation. Ramesh will give you the query, everything, and he'll explain to you in deep. Yeah, so can you see, right click on this database and there is an option called restore database. Okay, restore database. Now it is asking database or device, so we just need to go for device. From our PC, I mean from our laptop, we need to restore now. So click on this three dots. This is called as ellipse, guys. Okay, these three dots will be called as ellipse. Click on it. Now it will ask for a backup file, and you can just click on add. Now wherever your adventure file will be there, from there you can able to restore it. So it will be there in my D folder, right? So if you see, I do have my C folder and I do have my D under that new folder. When I click on new folder, you can see that .bak file. Just choose that, click on OK and select the file again. Click on OK. Okay, so now you see in my databases already same database name is exist, right? So it won't restore actually, it will throw an error. For you people, it doesn't exist. No, you can directly click on OK. So what I will do, I'll just put something called 20 MSBA and click on OK. You can see the database AdventureWorks _ 20 MSBA restored successfully. You can see a new database has been restored, guys. When you click on this, see there is so many tables you will be having. So I think first day when I'm explaining all the schemas related information, right? So everything will be there in this database. Here you can see all the primary foreign relationships and all constraints. It will be there. If you open one table now, you can see so many things actually. See, when you click on keys, you have a primary foreign keys over here and constraints. See how many constraints are built over here. This many constraints has been built. Now if you want to see what are the conditions they had written on top of this table, right click on it, script table as create to new query window. So it will give us basically create script. Now you can see create table name and they had given all the constraints, whatever they have added. See, default constraint they have added, and below that they have added a check constraint as well. Yeah, you can see so many things. See, yeah, now they're saying there is a something called marital status, and either it will be S or M, and they're keeping the check constraint here. S or M. S means single or M. So if anybody put more than that, right? I mean, if anybody enter apart from these two letters, it should not allow. Now there is something called sick leave hours. If you see, it should be greater than 0 and less than 120. So it should not exceed this many hours actually. And again, there is something called vacation hours. So here also they have given some numbers actually. It should not exceed like that. Yeah, and these things you can ignore. These exec comments you can ignore. This is not required for us. Likewise, you can see what and all the thing, whether whatever we practice, right, whether it is really exist or not, you can see it over here. Okay, and you can see so many data types, whatever we have used, everything will be there here as well. You can still use that. Yeah, now we just need to understand the inner join between the tables, right? I think theory wise I have explained to you, but practically I haven't shown you. So what I will do, I'll go and select either I can select 20 MSBA underscore 20 MSBA, or otherwise you can choose this database. So this is the database I usually take, because we have so many tables we have created by us, and even adventure works tables also there. You can see. Okay, so this table has so many tables, user defined tables. Yeah, and your product details, everything will be there. Adventure works details also there. Okay, now in this what I'm going to explain to you is inner join between two tables first. Okay, and how left over join, right over join will perform, and multiple joins we'll see now. Okay, so now let me go and take two tables there. So here for an example, I think this thing we have already discussed. I'm going to take category table, subcategory table, and product table. And for all the tables, the schema will be production only. Production dot product category, production dot product subcategory, production dot product table. Okay. Now, so hierarchy wise, which table will come first? I mean, which is parent, which is child, which is subchild here?
Product is
Product is parent, and category comes sub child, and product subcategory is the least child.
Product category is the most parent
category
table.
Product category is the parent and
Category is the parent. No.
yes, sir.
See, whenever you are going to a website, first you look for category. What kind of whether it is electronics or home appliances, correct? That's what you will look into, right? First.
Yes, sir.
Then under that you will select the subcategory.
Yes.
Then your product will all comes always last.
Least.
Is subchild, or you can say it as least child. Yeah. So from category to subcategory, the primary foreign relationship will be there, and subcategory to product it will be there, the primary foreign relationship. I'll show you that anyway. Let me execute these two tables first, and let's understand the relationship between the tables. Can you see this? There are some categories are there, like bikes, components, clothing, accessories, electronics, and home. These are the categories, guys, and they have provided a distinct product ID, category ID. Yeah, and the name is product category ID. And forget about this row ID row guide ID, so we'll discuss later. And this is the modified time, so which means whenever they're changing names something, or whenever they're inserting this records, right, this is the data, I mean date, at what date they have inserted or updated. Okay, so forget about these columns as of now, so we'll look into only these columns. Now when you go to the second table, I mean the subcategory table, you can see there are subcategories like mountain bikes, or let me take one particular category. Let's say where product category ID equals to 1. Now I'm just looking into bikes. Okay, so in the bikes, okay, I want to know how many subcategories are there. See, in bikes there are so many bikes will be there, right? Correct.
Yes.
So I want to know all those subcategories, guys. So how do you come to know means? So as I said, there will be a relationship between category and subcategory, and the relationship key column would be category ID, guys. Can you see here in the subcategory table? So category ID will be 111, and under bikes, what are the subcategories are there? Mountain bikes are there, road bikes are there, touring bikes are there. Okay, and for all these things, the subcategory will be distinct actually, 1 2 3 4 5 6 like that. This is what we discussed, right, in primary foreign relationships.
Yes.
Under one category, multiple subcategory. Under one account, multiple transactions will be there, na? Same way, under one category ID 1, we will be having multiple subcategories, guys. And every subcategory ID will be 1 2 3 4 5 distinct will be there, and this is a primary key, and product category ID is a foreign key. And as I said, primary key, foreign key columns would be same, no, generally. Can you see?
Yes.
And if you ask me, see, without database diagram, we can easily identify, right, the primary foreign key relationship between these tables.
Yes, sir.
First of all, wherever distinct values are there, so that is the primary key, correct?
Correct.
And wherever we have a duplicate values, I mean, multiple transactions are there, that is your foreign key. That's the very simplest, way to identify. Understand?
Yes.
And how do you know primary foreign key relationship between two tables means? By seeing the column names, we can easily identify, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so let me write it. By seeing column names, we can find PK, FK columns, key columns. Then by seeing the data, correct?
Yes.
We can identify which is primary key column and which is foreign key column, correct? This is the very simplest way to find out which is primary and which is foreign key columns. What about this column?
Primary key.
Primary key, sir.
Exactly.
Primary
This
key.
is a primary key.
Primary key.
Now in this table, what we will be having? Tell me. Between a product subcategory and product category, I'm sorry, product table, what is the key column?
Product.
Subcategory.
Product is a primary key.
Yes, product subcategory is a primary key.
Primary.
Primary
Foreign
key.
Foreign key. Foreign key.
Foreign key, sir.
Yeah, foreign key in this table, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now if you can see,
What it is?
yeah, if you see product ID is
Primary key.
Primary key.
exactly.
Primary
Every product has a different product ID, no?
Yes, sir.
So this is a primary key, and we'll find out where the subcategory ID will be there here. If you go right hand side, can you see here?
There it is.
Product subcategory ID.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So now we can have nulls also, no, in subcategory ID.
Okay, sir. Yes.
I already told you that there
Foreign
are
key
some
allowed.
products. There are some products we may not have a subcategories. Maybe
Yes,
in
sir.
future they might get update, right?
Yes, sir.
And in foreign keys, what are the values we'll be having? Nulls will be having, duplicates will be having, correct?
Yes, sir.
If you see the nulls, so we can quickly identify that this is a foreign key column, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now this is a primary key column, this is a foreign key. This is the
Foreign.
relationship between these.
Yes.
Understand? And if you go down, there are some subcategories. If you go down here, yeah, can you see? Product subcategory ID is 1, I mean, let's say this is the one subcategory ID, right? Mountain bikes. Under mountain bikes, there are different products, guys. So if you go on left hand side, see, in mountain bikes, there is a black, silver color is there, different sizes will be there. Okay, and this 100 to 100 cc's will be there. Okay, different products are there, and every product has a different product ID. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's how it will be actually. Yeah. And also there is a product number, guys. It's a mixing actually. So mixing means BK, I'm not sure why they had put it. Okay, but if you see M82B, B is nothing but color. If you see B black, S means silver.
bike.
Okay, and
Silver.
This, these 42, 48, these things are
Numbers, product numbers.
these are the
Size.
numbers actually. I mean sizes. And M means it is a mountain bike, na? That's why it is M. And let me go down. Yeah, R means road bikes.
Sir.
Okay, so they have, I mean, the size and the product number consists of so many things actually. Okay, it's a combination of characters, and the hyphen is a special character, and you know, integers also there. This is how the data looks like. Understand?
Here, BK means bike, I think.
Maybe I think BK means bike. FK means maybe. Okay, I'm not very sure. Maybe, yeah, correct. BK is bike. HS means headset. Yeah, correct actually. FK means fork. Yes, correct. Okay. And there are, you know, different colors are there. Now you can see they have maintained a separate color column, and the stock level is there. How much stock is available? Yeah, and then what is the standard cost of it, and what is the list price, and again sizes they maintained in a separate column. Yeah, and what is the weight of the product, and how many days it took to manufacture. Yeah, and what else, class, style and style, and there is a product model ID, sell start date, when exactly it is started. Okay, means every product has a end date, na? Means after that date they might have stopped that manufacturing. Correct?
Correct.
So yeah, there is a end date also there. Yeah, so likewise there is a discontinued date as well, maybe because of the product there might be some problem in the product side, so it may not come to production. Correct?
Yeah.
Means live, so it may discontinue in between. So if that's the case, there will be a date will be there. So this is how the data looks like, guys, and it will keep on go. Yeah, so now let me show you a few more tables. So now this is a sub child, right? For this one more child will get attached. Let me show you that. Can you see this product ID is a primary key, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you order something in single order, I mean, if you take two orders may contain the same product. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now if you see here, there are some order IDs are there here. Yeah, and the product ID is 776, and the same product can order by somebody else also. Correct?
Yes,
776. We see in this order we have a 776 product is there. Yes, and above also. Second, it's going somewhere. Yeah, here also 776 product ID is there, but here the quantity is 1, but whereas below is they have ordered 4 actually. Okay, so which means what is the relation between this table and this table? Which is primary key, which is foreign key?
Product ID is the foreign key.
Sales order details is primary.
Sales order ID is for the primary key, sir.
Primary key.
Sorry?
Product
Sales
ID is the
Product
ID is a foreign key.
No, let me give me that which is parent and child between these two.
Product, sir, products is a
Product is a parent
Yes,
and sales ID is
Exactly. This is a product, this is a parent, because this is the primary key, and here we have a foreign key. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And this is your child. Correct? So your parent and child will keep on, vary, guys. When you take, these three, right? So this is the parent, this is child, this is subchild, correct? When you take these two, then subcategory is parent, product is child, correct?
Yes, sir.
When you take these two,
Product is parent.
Parent.
exactly.
Product is
Okay, that's how it will keep on change actually. Depends on how many tables you select. When you select 4 tables now, so then this is the parent, child, subchild, and one more subchild. Least child we can take. Exactly. So if you want to delete something, where exactly you need to delete first?
Least child.
Exactly. Least child, then your subchild, then your child, then your parent, correct?
Yes, sir.
That is how you need to delete, and you cannot delete, guys, in these tables because there are so many tables interlinked actually here. So you cannot easily delete it.
Sir, here we using the on-cascade.
No, still, you cannot do that actually. They have put that, I mean, we can do it, but you need to know so many table relationships. See, this one table itself consists of, it is interlinked with so many tables. I can show you that. Let me just do Alt F1, select that along with the this one. Along with schema, you need to select. Can you see this? How many foreign keys are linked to this table? Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
So many tables. So what you need to do? Everywhere you need to put the on cascade, correct?
Yes, sir.
It's very difficult, right? So don't delete it. Okay, you need to know the concept. That's it. Don't apply any on cascade and deletion over here. Okay. Anyway, even if you do delete also, it won't allow because the interlinked will be there now.
Yes, sir.
You cannot directly remove it. It's not possible at all. Okay.
Vinod, here I have a question.
Yes.
But we have downloaded, if we download that data, then it will be the possible to delete or make some changes inside the table. Na?
Download means what?
You have provided the data over the drive and we are going to download that data.
No, it's a database, complete database actually. You cannot remove anything from this.
Okay.
It's not possible.
How like master data, master
Yes,
DB?
how like your master database, no? In the similar way.
Yeah, my question is, see here production dot product category subcategory and product is there, right? Here production is schema, right? So in schemas, like how it is going to segregate? So based on the alphabetical order or based on the foreign key primary key relation?
It's based upon the alphabetical order. If you see, if you see, H will come first, correct?
Correct.
Then P, then.
So then here foreign key primary key relation doesn't apply, right? So we need to delete alphabetical order, right?
No. Who said?
No, like yesterday when we are trying to delete one schema, so like it was when we are trying to delete the direct schema, what was the error going to reflect? We checked. So first,
schema you cannot remove it actually. It's not possible. The only option is you have to remove all the dependency tables.
Correct.
Then only you can drop it.
Yes, that is what I'm telling. See, when consider these three tables which was inserted into the production schema. So when we are trying to delete that schema, so first in this category, product category will be the first because it will segregate from the alphabetical order. So it will throw an error like it is related with the product category. So please delete that one. It will throw an error.
Yes,
so
correct.
We delete that and it will throw for next one. So similarly, alphabetical order, if you delete all together, then last we can delete the schema. But
okay.
Then how foreign key primary key is going to impact in this kind of tables? My question is.
See here, the uppercase, not uppercase, this alphabetical order doesn't matter actually. If you see, the product table come first. This is a list child table, na? Between category and subcategory, but it came first. And this one came second. And this one came third. Right? So alphabetical order is doesn't matter. Here the based upon the primary foreign key relationship only you will get that error whenever you are trying to delete something. Alphabetical order doesn't matter here, okay? But SQL Server will use to keep the data in a alphabetical order. The tables, table names, everything.
But schemas, it is going to differ, right?
Schemas, huh? Differ means in terms of what you're asking.
For deleting the schema.
Deleting the schema? No, actually.
Still, I have a confusion here. Okay, I will discuss later. I don't want to waste the time.
See, so that sorting that doesn't matter if you want to drop something. Okay, what SQL Server will do is it will maintain in alphabetical order, because if you want to search, query some table, it will be very easy for us. That's it. That's the only purpose. They will sort the table names and the schema names. Okay, anyway, we can discuss it offline, no problem.
Okay, yeah.
Do you get query to for these tables in AdventureWorks if you download it from the no query I have given? If you see the recording first starting, right? So I have shown you how to restore the database. Once you restore, all the tables will come over here. So what you need to do, just drag and drop and do whatever you want, update anything. You cannot do updates and all, just you can do only selects here. Okay, yeah. So these are the tables, guys. Now let's say if I want to know between these tables what are the categories and what are the subcategory names. Okay, so I want to know it. So what exactly we can do is, let's say I want all the categories and respective subcategories, and the categories which doesn't have subcategories, right? I don't want that. So if you see, there are bikes, components, everything, right? These are the two rows I inserted, guys. Okay, for previous batch and prior to that, actually, which doesn't have any subcategories actually. Okay, so these rows should not come actually. So let's see how to do that. So how to do that? What join we have to use?
Inner join.
Inner join. Yeah. If we need all the categories, then
Left outer join.
left outer join.
Right join.
No, it's full outer join.
No, it's not full. It's a left outer join. See, you
Like,
need everything
see,
from the left table, right?
Oh, left table. Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Full outer join, I'll tell you when exactly it will come. So 1 second. Select from this table. See, this is how you need to write the query. I'll tell you what is the benefit if you write in this way. Yeah. So, and the second table would be this. And I'll make it as PS. PC means product category. PS means product subcategory, guys. On PC dot. See, when you mention like this, see, automatically it will pop up the columns, whatever it is there in the table. You can directly select it instead of typing again. PS dot. Now you can see the same column name, whether it is exist or not. It's exist, right? That's the foreign key for us. Okay. Now, once you join, what exactly you need this from these two tables means I need category name and subcategory name. I don't want any IDs and all this. IDs only for joining purpose. Okay. Understand?
Sure.
This ID only for joining purpose. I need only names actually. Yeah. So now, if I need a product category name, what column I need to select?
PC dot name.
PC dot name. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Comma. See, automatically is popping up. Actually, when you type PC dot, the alias column name I'm typing, alias table name I'm typing. Correct.
Yes,
not
sir.
this entire table name. So name automatically it will come, comma, and then we have again here also
It's not
same
name.
column name, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, same column name. So to differentiate these, okay, to differentiate these, we can go for different column name, alias column names actually. PS dot again name.
As
Okay, as we can keep it. Okay, now if you ask me, sir, why these alias table names are always mandatory to keep it? Okay, if it is not present, what will happen? See, the thing is, here also we have a name, here also name, we have a name column. If I mention simply name, how the SQL Server will understand whether this name column is from PC or whether this name column is from PS.
Yes.
Does it knows it?
No.
It doesn't know, right? Because we are
No.
joining two tables. If you are not representing from which table it has to bring, it will be in a dilemma, right?
Yeah.
See, when you say, when you click, place the cursor, it is saying ambiguous column name, which means that the same column presents in both the tables. I don't know which column I need to bring. Okay,
Yes.
that's where your table name should come, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, PC dot name, comma PS dot name. Now, see, if I go and execute without alias table names, I mean alias column names. See, here also name column, here also name column. How the client can understand this is a category and this is a subcategory.
Yes, sir.
Correct. See, forget about client. By seeing the data, at least client can understand. Okay. If I can show this to anybody, maybe who's maybe your friend or somebody, at least they should understand, right? What is this and what is this? Correct.
Yes, sir.
If you
Yes.
represent name, nobody can understand, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that's why we will go ahead and keep. Maybe you can put as, or you can give a space and write down like category name. These are the alias column names, and these are temporary column names, guys. After the execution, it won't be present actually. Category name and subcategory name. So in this way, if you go and execute, temporarily SQL Server will assign a alias column name for that column names. See, these are your alias column names will come into the picture. Okay. So last time somebody is asked that, sir, for few columns you have represented a alias column names, for few columns you haven't represented. It's because of, see, for few columns, right? For an example, I have a, let's say, let's go here. Yeah, I'm selecting, let's say, product number, guys. Does it require any alias column name?
I don't
No,
think so.
no, sir.
I don't think so. It's required. No, directly we can
Yes,
product number only, right?
Yes,
Even for color and standard cost, do I need to put any column name, alias column name?
No need.
If required, we'll keep it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, we'll not. Maybe if the client is saying that, could you please, make it as product color in the database? Let it be color, but while showing to me, you show me as product color. In such a case, what we will do? We'll put a alias column.
Alias column.
Understand?
Yes.
That's how it
Yes.
is. Yeah. Yeah. Means end user, if you want to see something, right? For them, we'll put the alias columns, but in the database level, the original column name will be there. Okay. And these alias table names or column names, those are temporary, guys. It doesn't affect to your database tables. Okay.
Okay.
So now you see under bikes, there are 3 bikes, right? So it came three times. It's because of what? This one will join how many times?
3 times.
3 times.
So which means these bikes will gonna repeat 3 times, and respective mountain bikes, road bikes, and touring bikes will come into the picture. Correct?
Yes, sir.
That is what it happens over here. Same thing under components, there are so many components over here, and these many it has been shown. And even there is clothing and accessories also, but there are two more subcategories are not present, guys. Nothing but electronics and homes. Why? Because if I go down, see, for 1, 2, 3, 4, there are at least some joining values are there, correct? In foreign key. But for 5 and 6, do you have any values here?
No.
Do you have any subcategories for that categories?
No, sir.
We do not have, correct?
Yes.
If it is there, obviously this 5 will join and it will get it, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's how it will be, guys. These are the unmatched records actually. So in your inner join, it won't come. If you want it, what you can do?
Left join.
So left join or left out. So now you see how many records? Totally 37 records. If I keep a left join here, how many it will become?
39.
Exactly, 37 and 39 here, plus 2, right? When you go down, can you see for electronics and homes, there is no subcategory at all, correct?
Yes.
That's why it will be representing as a null. Instead of column names, if I go and keep star, no, I'll show you how the data looks like. Can you see? Every column which is matched, right? Left side table data over here and right side table or data over there. And when you go down, can you see this? For these two, right? Left side, we have the data, whereas right side, all the columns will be nulls.
Correct.
And these are temporary result set, guys. Okay, it doesn't affect your main table. So someone has asked that, sir, if you have this is a primary key column, how this null will get assigned over here? So it's because of when you pull the data from the database, right? It will bring from the database and put it in the memory, and there it will represent this nulls and all. When it is in the memory, right? So it doesn't matter whether it is a null or not null, whether we have primary key or there or not. Okay. Understand?
Yes,
Can we save
Yes, sir.
this result, sir?
Sorry.
Sir.
Yeah, we
Can we-
can save these results set if you want. Okay. I mean, if you want to save this query, there is a something called view option for us. So we can save this query. If you want to save this result set in a database level, yes, we can save it into other table. I'll tell you that maybe after some time. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Because that's a different concept again.
okay.
Maybe if you want, I can show you right now, but yeah, again, it will deviate to next topic actually. Yeah.
It is actually the way of representation.
Exactly. The way of the representation for this left outer join actually. Just it is representing the data. That's it. Okay. It is not going to affect your main tables. Understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ultimately, see, if you ask me, sir, what is the purpose why you are doing all these things means these things will show it to the client actually in terms of reports. We have a MSBA, right? There we have
Correct.
something called reporting tool. So what we will do, see, this is a plain data, right? Correct?
Mhm.
So instead of showing like this, what we will do, we will create an SSRS report and we'll put some colors and we'll show it to them. Okay, let me show you. Can you see this? Okay, we show something like this, report name and what is the the image, client, and all the colorization. At least it feels good, correct? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So that's the purpose. Ultimately, this is what we are going to do end of the day. Okay, whatever data we are getting now, that will show it in the report, guys. That is the end step actually. Okay. Anyway, you'll understand going forward. That's fine, no issues. Yeah. So now for your inner join, we got 37, whereas for your left outer join, we got how many? We have
39.
extra 2 records. And here I have selected only name column so that it will show you only one null for this column. This is the left side table data, whereas this is right side table. If I want to pull null records, what I need to do?
Where can?
Backlog.
Subcategory.
Subcategory name is null.
Yes.
Where subcategory PS dot, you can take any column, right? Correct. See,
Yes.
it's not like whatever's in the there in the select, we have to take only that column. It's not like that. As I have shown you, all the right hand side table columns will be null only, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So you can take any column base, no issues. Okay, let me take product category ID is null. No, not product. Yeah, no issues because we are selecting in PS, right? Any column will be null over there. See, if you take some other column, let's say name column, you'll get the same. If we take modified date, still it will be same. Correct? Yeah. Usually, what is the preferable column here is usually it will be subcategory ID because it contains integers, right?
Yes, sir.
So searching in integers will be a bit easy actually. So that's why we will go for an integer column actually. Yeah. Yeah. Now it has been filtered, guys. This is what I have shown you. Clear? So if I want the categories which does not have any subcategories, right? So this is the query you need to write. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir,
Now-
sir, one doubt.
Yes, please.
The thing is like in this, can you please tell me like which command will execute first and next and all, so that like we'll get clarified, because like still I'm not getting why, because this product subcategory ID is null when you're using, right? So it's somewhat, I mean it's a bit confusing because when we'll go into table there is nothing like null in that table, right?
Yeah.
So if you just show me order of execution, it will be.
Yeah, I'll explain to you. It's very important, guys. This order of execution. Okay. Many people doesn't know it actually. Okay. Many of the outside people, I can say, our institution people used to know it. Okay. So order of execution of the query. So generally, let me write a select query. Select star from production dot product table, guys. Okay. So usually everyone will think like when I go on select, everyone think like the query will execute from left to right, correct? That is what you understand, right? It will go to select and then it will go to from, then it will execute the table and it will bring the data, correct?
Yes.
That is what you are understanding, but that is wrong actually. Yeah. So here select is a class, from is a class. I'll write all the classes first. Okay, from is a class, where is a class, join is also a class, on is a class. Okay, there are few more things will come later. Okay, group by having, okay, distinct top, there are so many classes are there. So as of now only these classes we know it, right? Let's discuss about this. Yeah, and in this query, guys, the order of execution will always go to from class first. Okay, in any query, okay, let it be n number of classes, let it be n number of classes, still the SQL server will always go to the from class. Why it will be from means, see, first of all, before selecting, the SQL server should know which table, right? Correct. See, if you want to go somewhere, what exactly you need to know?
Where we should go.
Yeah, where we should go, correct? We need to know the destination or address, correct? So here the address of the table will be present in this from class actually. Okay. I'm just giving an example. So in from we have a table name, right? So SQL server will execute the from class first. So which means that it will go to the disk and it will bring the table, this table. Understand?
Yes.
It will point to that table, let's say. Okay. And once it is pointing the table, so it will execute the select query, guys. In select, what it will do, so this table is there in the disk, right, in your hard disk basically. See, MDF means obviously the MDF will be stored in your hard disk only, correct? Yes. So when it is going to from class, it will identify this table. Yes. And then it will go and run the select query. When it is running the select query, what it will do is, so star means what?
Structure.
All the columns, correct?
All the columns.
Yeah. So it will select all the columns from that particular disk, guys. Understand? Then it will represent for us. Clear? Yeah.
Yes.
For an example, if I have a where class, what will happen? Select star from. If I put where, let's say product ID equals to 1 something or 707, let's say. In this case, how the order of execution?
From select.
You go to the like.
One second. Let me explain. Please do not tell. Okay, people will get confused. So as I said, in any query, it will go to from class only, correct? First. So which table it has to identify first. So it will go to the from class, guys, and it won't select directly. Why? Because there is a filtration for us, correct? So when you go to any website, right, first of all, you will, if you can filter the brand wise or price wise or size wise, or you will be having very less records, so that you can easily identify it, correct? In the similar way, here when you go to from, right, everything will be there in the table and you cannot directly select. If you directly select, no, everything will come. So instead of that, what SQL server will do is it will go to where class. It will filter then and there itself. Okay. Understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
So while bringing the data from this database, right, it won't bring everything, guys. Okay. Let's say there are 504 rows in this table. Okay, but according to 707 product number, I think product number, sorry, it's not product number, it's product ID. Yes. If you see, there is a single row. So bringing 504 rows is easy, bringing one row is easy.
Bringing one row is easy.
One row is easy, right? So that's where SQL Server, when it is going to describe, it will bring this one record, it will filter this record, and that record will get select actually. Understand? At last, the select query will perform, select class will perform. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And I just want to convey one more thing. So when it is going to where class, right? I mean, once it is bring the data from the disk now, it will maintain in the memory, guys. What is meant by memory?
RAM.
Exactly. It will put it in the RAM and then it will get display for us here. Okay. Whatever filtered data is there now, that will maintain in the memory and then it will represent to us, because your RAM will be the mediator between anything, right?
Yes, sir.
Any operation you do, your RAM will be the mediator, correct? So that's
Yes,
why
sir.
whenever our system will be slow, people used to increase our RAM. Correct?
Yes, 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 sir.
Yeah. So here also same. Whenever you run query, it will go to disk and it will filter everything. It will bring the data. That one record, it will hold it in the memory. Finally, it will represent to us. Okay. This is the whole process which will happen in the backend. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And let me show you the final query, this one. And in this, what is the order of execution? I'll show you. So in this, obviously the first class will be what? From. Exactly. Then once it is going to from class, so it can identify easily the tables, guys. Both the tables it will identify actually. Okay. Then once it is identifying, okay, where exactly it can go? Tell me.
Left join.
On class.
Exactly. It will go to the on class, guys. Why? Because it has to. It should know on which columns it has to perform a join. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
First of all, it should know. See, it knows what are the tables, guys. Okay. If you go to directly join, how the SQL Server will come to know on which columns it has to perform a join?
Yes, sir. Yes,
It doesn't know, correct?
yes, sir.
So first it will go to on. It will identify what are the columns we have to perform a join. And once it identifies the key column, what it will do, it will go to the join. Whether it can be left outer join, inner join, full outer join, any join. Okay. Yeah. Once the join will happen, what will happen? When you perform a left outer join, what will happen? 1 second. Let me execute it without a where class and I'll show you. If you see, we have these many records, correct? 39 records. Correct?
Yes,
but do you require all the records?
No.
We required only null records. So now, do I need to go to select first or where first?
Where first?
Where first?
So that's where SQL Server will go to the where. So it will filter it actually. Out of 39, we required only null records, right?
Yes, sir.
So it will filter only these. Okay. So now it will just select it. Finally.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This is how it will be. Now, when this when it is going to this database and all, right? So first of all, it will bring everything into your memory, guys. All the things, all the data. Okay.
Yes.
In the memory, all these filtrations, everything will happen actually. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So in this way, right? So the filtration will happen in the backend itself. So it need not to bring everything in the output. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So someone asked a question, right? So you are not able to understand the query execution. Now you are able to understand.
Yes, sir. Now I got it.
Yeah.
Vinod, but in case of from, if it is going for the table means particular row or column we want to select. but it has to tally the complete table right first.
See, it has to tally. Okay, that is there, but no need to bring everything, right?
Yeah, but it has to tally. It has to go to
Yes,
the
tallying
table.
is there. Obviously, it's there. See, if it is a single row, if it is an entire rows, tallying is there on top of the entire table. That is there.
Yeah.
Okay. See, even when you go to your Amazon website and when you search something, right? Okay. See, for an example, so all the products will be there in my database, correct?
Correct.
When I click on it, first of all, it has to tally and get only potatoes, correct?
Correct.
So, but it has to tally entire table, no?
Yes.
That is there, always it will be there, okay?
Yeah.
But bringing one data after tallying, bringing one record is, one product is easy or all the products is easy?
Obviously, one product only.
One product is very, very easy, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what. Okay, so that's where your where class, when you apply where class, it will be always faster actually.
Okay.
Because it will filter the data, it will bring only few records. Okay, so this order is very, very, very important, guys. Okay, so when someone will interview, mostly people will ask actually how the query will execute in a SQL server. Okay, many people, literally many people doesn't know actually. Even if your friends have done some course, SQL course, you can ask them what is the query execution process. They'll tell like, SQL select will first and from will next, like that. Okay, this order of execution is very, very important, guys. Okay, and there are few more classes will also come, like group by, where so many, group by having, and there is something called distinct top class. Okay, so so I'll order by class also will come, and I'll tell you where exactly it will come. Okay, once we write a complex query, so that I can explain to you what are the order of execution, and it doesn't change. Okay, it doesn't change. Clear? Yeah. Any questions, anyone?
When you will use star,
When you use
star.
yeah, if you want to bring all the columns and all the rows from a table, we'll go for star. Okay, if you want to specifically bring some columns, you can, instead of star you can go for a columns. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Next, any questions, any other questions? Yeah, now if you ask me, mentioning star is better or mentioning all the columns is better? Okay, can someone,
based on the requirement, if we need the complete data, we can mention the star.
okay,
So
your answer is basically depends, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, it's a neutral answer actually, it's not a correct answer.
Whenever we are performing the join, then we have to mention the columns, and when we are representing the data from a single table, then we have to mention the star only.
No, it's not like that. I didn't mention that. Na? When you use a leftover join, we should mention columns, not star. It's not like that. If we need all the columns, obviously we have to go for star. Na?
It's easy to mention the star.
Okay,
star.
it's easy to mention the star.
Some cases.
Okay, fine. So you mean to say easy to mention star, but difficult to mention all the column names, correct?
Yes.
But the problem is, for us, it will be easy to mention star, but for SQL Server, it is very difficult if you mention star. Okay, so the problem is when you mention star, right? So it has to go to the table and search all the columns, okay, and bring everything from the database table. It will be very difficult for it actually. See, you will mention star, but in the back end, it has to do so many operations actually. Okay, understand?
Yes.
It cannot directly go to the table and bring it, guys. There are so many things which will happen in the backend actually. It has to identify what are the columns in the table, and one by one it has to fetch from the table actually, which will take a lot of time. So if you directly mention the columns, right, column names, right, for SQL Server, it is very easy. Okay.
Yes.
For us, it will be difficult to mention. It will be time taking process. But if we mention it, for SQL Server, it is very easy. Understand? So which one will be better now?
Mention the column name.
Mention all column names.
Yeah, see, for SQL Server, we need to make it easy. The work wise, fetching the data wise. So we need to make SQL Server easy, not for us, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So like in case if the load increases due to such overload, if the SSMS tool it get crashes.
Yes.
So whatever the work we have done, can we retrieve it?
This one, right? The queries, everything.
Yeah.
Mostly if you would have saved this window, right, then you can able to restore it. Otherwise, you cannot. When you save this, when you reconnect the SQL Server, it will ask for recovery files.
Yeah.
So you can able to recover that. Otherwise, you cannot. Okay. So that's why every day whenever you do practical session, please save that window. Yeah. So summary over here in real time, instead of star, right? Whenever you write some queries and all, please mention the column names instead of star. That will be good practice actually. But when you do some R&D and all, yes, you can mention star, no issues. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah.
So what exactly happens like when you mention star?
See, let me just show you. It's too early to explain this, but let me explain to you. See, when you create your table, the structure, schema, everything, SQL Server will create a separate, it will maintain all your columns, everything in separate, object called views actually. So select star from 6 dot tables. All your table names, it will maintain a separate object, and all your column names, it will maintain separately. See, your table name is there, all your column names over here. Okay. And here also we have primary foreign relationship with object ID. So when you do star, no, what will happen now? It has to join these two tables, these two views, and get what is the column name, what is the table name, and it has to go to object, okay, and get all the column name. So these many things will happen in the backend. Okay. But if you directly give a column name, right, it can go to that table and directly bring those columns. Okay.
Yes, sir, got it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So basically that means like for every column, some of the address, it will be having some information, right? Like inside our it will be stored. Some address will be stored.
Yes, I can show you all the tables. See, there is a salesperson. I can show you that product table. Can you see sales order details table? For an object ID for this one would be this. And when you go to this object ID 253243957, all your columns there in the second one more object actually. This is called as view actually. See, all your columns. So when you put star, SQL Server will have a lot of work to do in the backend. Okay. Yeah. See, we are practicing here. For us, no issues actually. But in real time, so many people are working on the same server, right? Okay. So in such a case, it will be very, the time taking process will be very, very high. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Any other questions? Okay. Can you please make a side heading order of query execution and then write down all the queries and then respective, order of execution, these clauses. This is called as clause, guys. Okay. All these things. Let me write here. I think already I have written these clauses. Yeah. CLAUSES clauses. First, what you have to do is make a side heading order of execution, order of query execution, and below that you can write down these clauses. then query and order of execution. Query, order of execution. All three queries you have to write, and their order of executions also you have to write. Okay. The order of executions I'll comment it, guys. Are you writing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This entire thing you have to write. So once it is done, please let me know.
Sir.
Yes.
If you mention column names, we can able to give alias name for columns.
Yes, we can. If you want, you
in
can
case of mentioning star, can we able to give alias name?
Not possible.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Only when you mention the column list, then only you can provide the alias columns. If a star means it's not possible.
Okay, sir.
Sir, we have done.
Okay, everyone. Everyone done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, done, sir.
Okay. Sorry. Let me show you. Okay. Instead of going to the right join here, I'll just show you how to join multiple tables now. And I'll take only single column from each table, guys. These are non-relationship tables. Okay. If you learn these right, the relationship tables joining will be very easy actually. Okay. So for an example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I do have 1, 2, 4, 4, 4, and 6. 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3, 4. Okay. Now, first of all, the query will go like this. If you want to join multiple tables, do not write, please listen. See, some of the people are practicing meanwhile. Okay, don't do that. Okay, so first, however, you write a query for selecting joining multiple tables, right? So same query you have to write. Let's say inner join between two tables. Inner join T2 on T1.id1 equals to T2.id id2. Okay, and this is T1. So this is the two table joining, right? If I want to join one more table, guys, it's very simple. And yeah, it is T1, it's not TR1. And if you want to join one more table, it is very simple. And first of all, we have to decide what join we need to perform, whether it is an inner join, left join, or right join. Yeah. For an example, consider like inner join. So after on class, you have to perform inner join and T3 table. Yes. And now on, again, you have to perform a on actually. T3 dot id3 equals to, now in on class, you have taken key column from T3, but you have to take again key column from either T1 table or T2 table. It depends actually. Okay. So when you actually perform joins between relationship tables, you can easily understand from where to where you have to join. Okay. So for an example, let me show you. See, if I'm performing a one more join, guys, here, inner join. Let's say product table. I'm going to join here. Production dot product, and I'll just make it as P on P dot product ID, right? Equals to, tell me from the above tables which column I have to take to join.
Category.
So
Subcategory.
this product table is linked to where?
Product subcategory.
Exactly. So product subcategory, right? So we can take PS dot product ID. So now we know it, right? From which table we have to take. I cannot take from product category, right?
Yes.
Yes. So no, it's not product ID. It's a product subcategory ID, na primary foreign relationship.
Yes, sir.
Not product ID, guys. Sorry. Here also product subcategory ID, right? Now I cannot join product to category directly because there is no direct relation between category and product table, correct? So we know it, correct?
Yeah.
Whereas in the non-relationship tables, guys, so there is no relationship right here. Correct?
Yes, sir.
You can take anything from T1.id1 you can take, or T2.id2 you can take. In interview point of view, they may ask anything. Based upon that, you need to tell the answer. Tell me which one should I take? T1.id1 you want me to take, or T2.id2?
T2.id.
T2.id2. Okay, let me take it and we'll see what could be the results. The results, it will be vary, guys. When you take T2.id2, it will be different result set. When you take T1.id1, if it the results, it would be different. But inner join case, it will be same. A left over join, right over join, it will differ. Okay.
Okay.
So now let me first what exactly will happen now when you do multiple joins. First two tables will gonna join actually. Yeah. So which means T1 inner join, T2 will happen. Please listen carefully. Yeah. Now I have mentioned star, guys. So what will happen? ID1, ID2. Yeah. Inner join means basically the matching records, right? So what I will get here?
1 1.
1 1
So it will be 1 1.
2.
Again
1
1
1.
1 will come, right?
Yes.
Okay.
1 1.
2 2.
2
4 4
4 4. 4 4.
4
4
4.
4 4.
More times.
again 4 4.
3 times it will come, correct?
Sir.
See, basically
Again,
I'm joining this and this.
1 1. Yes, sir.
Then
1 1 again.
1 1 1 1 1.
okay, what I will do is let me colorize it. Yellow, yellow. Yeah, and the result set I'll keep it in orange.
I think one is missing.
Some results.
What one?
Results we have to
Like
enter.
again, one is going to compile.
We will join this one again because it will come one by one, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And 5 there is no match. It won't come, correct?
1 1 1 1.
Then again 1 1 1
1
1
1.
because
2 2.
this one it will join 2 times, right?
2 2.
Yes, sir.
Then again 2 we have.
Yes.
Then 2 and 2.
2.
This is the result set of what?
Inner join from
T1
Once again, sir.
Now what will happen when we are performing third table joining, right? Whatever the result set we got, with that result set, the third table will gonna join. Understand?
Sir,
Can
can
you please
you
mute?
repeat it once again, sir?
Yeah, I'll repeat it. See, I want everyone to mute. There is a lot of disturbance. Yeah. When we are joining third table, right? So T3 on T3.id3 equals to T2.id2 means don't think that these records will join with the T2 table. It's wrong. Okay. So these records will join with the result set of T1 and T2. Okay. Understand? When you perform a multiple joins, first two tables will gonna join, and whatever result set we got with that result set, it will gonna join the third table, guys. Okay. So that's why I'm colorizing into orange. So now when you perform a inner join between these, right? Inner join. Now this is the result set, right? In this it will take T1, T2 column. I mean ID2 column. This is T1 column, right? T1 table ID1 column, and this is T2 ID2 column, correct?
Yeah.
Now in the on class, what I have written? On T3.id3 equals to T2.id2, correct?
Yes.
Yes, correct. Now which is the left table, which is the right table here?
So ID3 is the left table and ID2 is the right table.
No.
T2 is the left table, sir. T3 is the right
This
table.
is the left
This
table.
joining for this joining key column. Okay. T1 and T2 results, it will be the left table, right?
Correct.
And T3 will be right, correct?
Right.
So this
the
is
join will happen
inner join, right?
Sorry?
See, inner join basically perform from left to right, right?
Correct. So for this joining key column, for the second join, which is the left table, you see? This result set would be the left table, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, and T3 will be the right table.
Right, yeah, that is what he meant.
Yes. Okay. But where here joining key column, which one it will take?
ID2.
This
ID2.
entire will be
ID2.
left table only. There is no doubt in that. And this is the right table, but the joining key column, it will take it as ID2, correct? So now I'll just colorize this one into white because I'll be taking only key columns there to join. Yeah. And I had put it as a star there, right? Star means everything will come. T1, T2 table, T3 table, all the columns will come. ID1, ID1, 2, ID3. Okay, now you have to join one with, this ID2, ID3, guys. Okay.
Yes.
1, it will join 1, correct?
Yes.
What is the respective value in ID1?
1.
1. So 1, 1, 1. And again, this one, how many times it will join totally?
3
Two
times.
more times.
So
2 times.
respective value will be 1. So 3 times 1, 1, 1 will come. Next, again, there is a 1.
Again 3 times.
Respective value will be
1.
1. Okay. See, inner join basically respective value will be 1 only, right? Common records.
Yes.
Yes.
So this one again it will join 3 times. Okay.
Correct.
So respective value will be 1. So which means 1 it will come as 3 times, correct? Yeah. Next.
So there is no matching.
Yeah. Do you have a matching record here?
No,
It won't come. So if you understand here, when you perform an inner join between 3 tables, common records from all the tables should come, correct?
Yes.
Do you have 2 in all the tables?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Here and here we do have, but in third table we don't have, right?
Yes.
Obviously it won't come into output. Okay. Common between all 3 tables now. Now 4 it will match 1 time.
yes,
These 4 1 time, these 4 1 time, which means 4 it should
3
come
times.
as
3 times.
3 times.
3
And
times.
what is the respective values here? 4 only.
4.
4.
So 4 4 4. Next, we have again 1, guys. So how
1.
many times it will join? 3 times,
3
correct?
times.
And again this one join,
3 times.
and respective will be 1 only.
1 1.
So
So
same
total
thing will
6
get repeat, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So let me put it over here. Now, do you have this second record?
No.
Matching?
No matching.
No matching. So which means final result set would be this one,
Yes, sir.
green. Now, if I want to join T4,
Yeah, we can link
Yeah.
from T3 to or
So- yeah, you can link from either T1, T2, T3, any column to T4 column, correct?
correct.
Yes,
But
sir.
which result set you need to join to T4?
The whatever the output we got T1
Yes,
T2
this
color,
output
green.
we got, na?
Yes, sir.
So that you have to. For an example, if I have T4, I have values like 1, let's say only 1, let's say. Okay. Then what will happen? Let's say T3 to T4, I'm linking. What will happen?
1 2
12
So,
comes.
how many
12
ones
rows.
are there?
12
Those many
rows.
times it will join, correct?
12 rows.
Yes.
Yes.
12.
So what will come T1? Sorry. ID1, ID2, ID3, ID4, and 12 times this 1 1 will come, correct? Because this one will join with this one time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time. Again, there are 6 ones over here, correct?
Yes.
Totally 12 times
12 times.
1 ones will come. Even here also 1 will come, correct? ID4 also.
Yes.
So if you see in all the tables, 1 is the common record, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's why it will come like this. Because there are multiple times are there, multiple times ones are there, it will come multiple times anyway. See, it doesn't make any sense, okay? Here it doesn't make any sense, but you know, this is how the joins will perform. And this is how you need to understand with the non-relationship tables. But when you go to the relationship tables, right? So there the real scenario will come actually. Okay. Understand?
Yeah.
Yes. Anyone have a doubt here? Please let me know. Any doubt?
Sir, first
Yes.
first T1, T2 you use inner join. For
Correct.
T3 you can use left outer join like
Yes,
that.
you can do it. You can do it. So in that case, what will happen? Na?
Ah.
The same result set will come because left outer join means what? Inner
Ah.
join plus unmatched record from
Unmatched
left table, correct?
records. Yes, sir.
So same records will come, but in the this is the left table, correct?
Yes, sir.
This entire table is the left,
Ah.
but we are using T2, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any unmatched records in the left hand side?
Is there, sir?
Yes,
Two.
what are those?
2.
2 double times are there, correct?
Yes, sir.
So it will come over here in between. First 2 will come and right side null will come.
Okay.
What about ID1?
ID1.
What about
I think
ID1?
ID1 is not going to reflect if you use left outer join for the
No.
result.
See,
Oh,
this
it will-
entire thing is a left table, right?
It will
Ah.
take as
See,
But
this
we are
entire result set
connecting
is a
left.
left table result set, correct?
But we are performing left outer join between ID2 and ID3, right?
Exactly, but I am selecting star na in the output.
Everything must.
So which means this should also come, right?
Yes.
So joining this will perform. Okay, this to this it will join, but respective value will also come, right?
Yes.
So which means in the left hand side, 2 will be there, 2 will be there. Here null it will represent.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay.
So in the account and transaction details, if you don't have a transactions, still all the account name, date of birth, everything will be there, no?
Yes.
Same case here also. Consider this is the account number and this is a account name and this is the account number. Account number to account number you are joining, but if you need account name, that should also come, right?
Yes.
Yes, same case here.
Always we use ID2 with T3, like ID2 with ID3. Can we match with ID1 with ID3?
Yes, you can do that. No issues. Okay. So in case of inner join, it is same. If you see, the same records are present in ID1 and ID2. Correct?
Okay. Yes,
because
sir.
inner join means common records, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what I said. In case of inner join, doesn't matter, if you take ID1 or ID2, because it would be the same result set actually.
Okay.
Sir,
Only in case of left outer join, it will differ.
yes, sir.
Yes.
That's what I am asking. If we perform the left join between the ID1 and ID2, suppose that half of the value in ID2 will get null, then what will we do?
Okay, you mean to say here we have a null over here, correct? Maybe.
Yes.
So in that case, when you join these two, right? Let's say, let me take an example. 1 second, 5, 6. So when you do a left outer join between these two, what will happen? Tell me, between ID1 and ID2.
Null value.
Same records will be there, inner joins, but 5 and 6, it will be null and null, correct?
Null. Yes, sir.
Now, when I perform a left outer join, let's say, between this result set and this table, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, anyway, the inner join result set would be same because left means inner join plus unmatched from left table.
Yes, sir.
Right? Now, when it comes to these null records, see, null won't compare with anything, okay?
Okay.
Null won't compare with anything. It will consider as an unmatched record. So here also null will come. Here also null will come. But what is the respective value in the ID1?
5.
5 will be as it is. It will be there. Okay. Same thing. Null here also same, and this as it is it will come. Whereas for 2, if you see, 2 is also unmatched record, right? For 2, it will assign null in the right side, whereas the respective value is 2 here. So as it is, it will come.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yes.
Yeah. But if I join, let's say if I take T1.ID1 equals to T3.ID3, then what will happen? I think same will come. 5, 6. Yeah. 5, 6, null will assign in the right side. Respective ID2 values will be null only.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When there is a null in the table, it's considered as an unmatched record set. And for that same null, it will again assign nulls in the right side table. Here.
Sir, how this 4 null come?
Which 4 nulls? This one, na?
Yes. How?
Because this second record is unmatched record actually. Okay. It is not there in the right side.
Okay.
For the 2 2s, there are 2 nulls. See, here also 1 2 is there. Here also 2 null. One null.
Two null from the previous table.
Exactly.
Yes, and the result set will be the same if we perform the cross join.
Cross join, huh?
Yes, sir.
No, cross join it will be different. Cross join it will be completely
multiply.
Different. Okay, it's a multiplication, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in case of cross join, what will happen? 1 with all these records, 2 with all the records. So which means, so totally 9 into 7. So 63. 63 records will come. Okay.
My question is to whenever it will multiply with the null value, it will only give the null value.
Yeah. So when we have a null over here, okay.
Yes, sir.
So what will happen? 1, it will cross multiply with 1. Cross multiplication means it's a Cartesian, not multiplication. So what it will do? It will do 1 1. 1 1 1 2 1 4 1 4 1 4 1 6 1 null. So in cross join, no, doesn't matter whether it is a matched or unmatched. Okay, it will keep on assign it. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vinod, any
yes.
practical example for using cross join?
Yeah, I'll get back to you. So there are very rare cases actually which I have used, but in an interview point of view they may ask actually in what scenarios you have used. I have 1 or 2 examples. Maybe when situation comes, I will definitely bring back that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 second. I'll just correct it everything because there are leftovers and I have applied. Okay. So first, what you need to do, draw these 3 tables and write down this query. And then T1 inner join T2 result set you have to write. However, I have written same way you have to write. Okay. First 3 tables, draw these 3 tables, write down this query. First draw T1, T2 inner join result set, then inner join T3 result set, and finally this result set. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, while performing inner join between T3 and T2, why T1 value getting changed, sir?
Why T1 value getting changed?
Yes.
Where it got changed? Can you show me?
For while first we perform inner join between T1 and T2, sir.
Correct.
So the ID value is 1 1 2 2 2 4 4. Then again 1 1 2.
Yeah. So this one it will join 2 times. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Then 2 it will join 1 time.
Yes.
Then 3 we don't have, it won't come.
Okay.
4 3 times it will join. So if you see 3 4s here, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now same 5 it won't be there, it won't come. Again 1 it will join 2 times, see, correct?
Okay, sir.
So these 2 ones and these 2 1 time it will join and that 2 will be there.
Okay. In green color, sir, in while
In
merging
green
3,
color.
yes.
When we are joining this with this, correct?
Yes, sir.
So this one, how many times it will join?
3 times.
3 times. So if you see 3 times 1, it will represent T2 and T3. And what is the respective value here?
1.
This 1, it will get repeat actually 3 times. Because this will join 3 times, na, here.
Yes.
Same thing will get repeat in the left side.
Okay.
See, for an example in account and account, so you can compare that actually. Account number and account name and account number transaction, right? So when we have a 1 account number and name is A, and again account number 1 and transaction, let's say 101, and let's say same account number and 102. Okay, so when you join this 1 with 1, right? Correct.
Yes.
So this name will get repeat, no, again, because the same guy has done the transaction, right?
Yes.
Same way, when this 1 is joining 3 times, a left hand side ID 1 will get repeat 3 times again.
Okay.
That is where I have written 3 times here. Okay, same thing, this one will repeat 3 times. Okay, so 3 times, sorry. Then again, see 2 we do have here, but we don't have in the right hand side, correct?
Yes.
It won't come.
Okay, sir.
Now for 4, 1 time it will come and respective value will be 4 only. And same 4, 3 times we do have 4 now.
Yes.
So 3 times it will come. Now again 1 is there, 3 times it will join. This one also 3 times. Totally 12 ones will come into the output, final output.
If either T1 table we have different value, means it will repeat like this, sir.
Okay, see, basically in case of inner join, here we will not get different values because inner join between T1 and T2 will give you common records, no?
Yes.
There is no chance of coming at different values at all. In case of leftover join, we may get it. Correct?
Yes.
If you put a leftover join between T1 and T2, we will get 5 also, no? We will get 3 also.
Yes.
In that case, it will differ actually. Okay?
Oh.
Write down. See, understanding a non-relationship table is a bit difficult actually, but when you go to the relationship tables, it is very, very easy. Okay, but understand this one first. Yeah. Are you writing?
Yeah.
Let me know once this is done, the T1, T2 result set with the T3, then I'll show you this. You understand properly, then write down by your own. Can I scroll down?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Monica, what is that question? Do you get a query to download? What is that? What query you are asking? You can unmute and speak instead of typing.
Do we get the data creation syntaxes and that
No,
all?
syntaxes you won't get it. We have to write it. Only they will give you the tables, relationships, everything. The select queries, everything you have to write it. Okay. Joins, everything you have to write according to our requirements.
In real time, if it is like adventure scenario, we don't get much requirement to create tables, right?
Yeah, we don't get actually. So till till this constraints, right? Whatever we discussed now. So when you'll get a development, development project, right? Maybe you may have a chance to work on that creation of the tables and the creation of relationships, constraints, everything. But most probably first two topics, 70% to 80% you won't work actually. But it's good to know all those stuff.
Yeah.
Because even If it is a existing tables, you need to understand now what is primary key, what is foreign key relationship.
Correct.
That's why I explained those basics very, in deep actually. It took almost 2 months, 2 weeks, right? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's true. I just compared your videos with, there is a tutorial in YouTube, Good Venkat. Like your tutorials is very much clear, crystal clear as compared to his tutorials. So,
yeah, so he'll be explaining, means if you know all the SQL Server basics, right? Then you can grasp the things very easily. So whatever he explained, basically he'll be directly telling the sentences instead of alphabeticals.
Yeah, correct. But his way of representing, it's most of the things he goes way in the way of graphical representation instead of what we do syntaxes.
Yeah. So see, writing syntax will be always good, no?
Correct.
Fatafat say we can do it, and at least we can apply our mind over there. So if it is a graphical representation, I don't think so. You have a lot of work, or you have to put mind over there, right?
Correct.
But after learning all these things from our end, those things will be very easy.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. Finished? Okay, I think that's it, guys. So if you finish, I can wind up the session.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow we'll discuss. Tomorrow morning we will discuss.
Yeah. Vinod, if possible, can you let me know that schemas relating deleting the schema? No.
We will have a call actually, maybe tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is it done?
Yes, sir.
Done, sir.
Stop the screen sharing. Okay. So if you want, you guys can join at maybe 9:30, and you can have a discussion for 1 hour. Okay. After dinner. It's your wish. Okay.
Okay.
Okay then. Bye bye.
Yes, sir.
Bye, sir.
என்னங்க